From 100 to 100,000. It's Joy gonna show you how. Cut it, stitch it, press it tight. Turn them blocks from day to night. Beginners, mid-levels, gather round. Colorful quilts that will astound. With every piece a story grows. Heart and warmth in every row. She's teaching blocks the joyful way. One sweet stitch, one bold display. So grab your thread, don't miss the train. It's Joy's quilting in her lane.
Hello, hello, hello. Hi there, ho there, you right there. How y'all doing today? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hello, Shamika. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Hello, DB. You're in the bushes watching. That's just fine. Hi, Nikki. Thank you for coming over. I appreciate it. Sorry I was late to the meeting today, but I was getting prepared, making sure I knew how to do this block before I brought it to you guys. I see Shay Shay up there. Look like Shay Shay been over here for a minute, holding down her moderator spot. I hope everybody's having a good time this day. It's Monday. It's at the end of the day. Hey, let's welcome in our replay audience. Thank you for coming in, watching the replay. I greatly appreciate you being here. If you like what you see, please consider liking the channel and subscribing. If you don't like it, you just subscribe anyway. It's free. You know, Miss Joy just need the credits. How about that? I am trying to build up I'm like Shay Shay. Shay Shay had a gold and she stuck to her gold until she made it. So right now I have a gold and I'm trying to stick to it till I make it. I'm trying to increase my watch hours. What do y'all think about that? So y'all got to watch me. How about that? Put me on at night when you go to bed and just let me play and talk to you and pray for you in your sleep. How about that? Okay, so we do have a new block today, but I want to also tell people that I have a lot of people bringing in and letting me know they're going to bring in or send in the quilt blocks for the community quilt project. For those of you who may not know, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, we're doing a community quilt. And we're asking everybody to send in one, but you can send in as many as you like. Quilt block, a 7.5, 10.5 by 10.5. And then when we use the seam allowance, it'll wind up being 10 by 10. So as many blocks as we get, that's how big the quilt is going to be. And in December, we're going to have an auction. And we're having a lot more things besides quilts. And if you don't do quilts, you want to send over some cups. Let me see. Where's one of my cups at? You want to send over some cups. You want to send over some T-shirts. Can you see my rhinestone shirt dress today? Oh, y'all can't see my rhinestone dress today. Let me see. Y'all got to see this dress. This elephant is something special. Ooh, can you see? My chi-chis ain't big enough. I put it this way. I'm old and ain't high enough. Okay. If you want to send over some rhinestone shirts or something, whatever you feel like you like to donate to the children's foster home. We're raising money for it. Used to be a boys and girls foster home, but there were way less girls than boys, so they turned it into a complete boys home. And from what I understand, they got 16 boys over there right now. So that's what the community quilt will be, raising money for them. We're trying to see if we can do something extra for the boys outside of what the home is doing, something to let them know people are watching them. I started to wonder if it would be even good if each one of them got a quilt. The lady of the home, she's going to come on here live one day so you guys all can meet her. I want to know what day is a good Monday for you guys. And she's going to come on and she's going to talk and tell you about the boys and what all it entails and what they do and, you know, what their ages are and everything. So you guys will get to meet the young lady, okay? I wanted to talk to you about, where is it? Okay. You know how Miss Joy always got happy mail? Well, Miss Joy was not happy about this. Can you see this? To me, this is an imitation Martinelli's. I guess you call it Martinelli's. I don't know. But it's one of those grip that bend over and help your wrist when you're cutting. And then this little piece down here, I don't know if you can see it. This little piece down here is supposed to rule the ruler. Well, the cutter thing works kind of okay, but the ruler thing trying to put it on did not work at all. All brands. So I'm hoping all brands will make amends for this because I'm going to send this back and order a Martello exactly how I feel about this thing. Hello, Miss Stephanie. How you doing, my queen? I get my love from you every morning. Thank you for my prayers. I greatly appreciate it. So I'm going to let all brands know about this cutter that it doesn't work trying to put the grip thing on there. So yeah, that's one thing. And I wanted to show, I never showed this from last week, not last week, but 2 weeks ago. Let me move this stuff here over a little bit. These were things that we made in different classes when we were at AG. So we got the soda little bags. Here is a belt loop with star things on it. It was things to help you increase your business. This is cute. Never Stop Dreaming, a little keychain, and all the little tassels and different little things we made. This was one of the recreation things we did. This was love, a little, and this has a cute little sewing machine in there. I thought that was cute. Love sewing. And I don't know if you guys know, well, you should know, uh, Callie, her daughter was selling these crocheted lanyard things. I thought that was cute. She sit right there in Stitch Squad from Callie Bell. Okay. I thought that was great. And I thought I should have showed some of these different things. And I think the little purse wallet is the bomb because sometimes you don't feel like, hey, wait a minute, I got something in this one. And then Sheila from Baby Moon, she gave me this, and I thought that was blue, lime green, and purple, and it's really nice. If you guys can see it, I'm not sure if my camera is glitching or not. And this is just a regular green. I think this is metallic. And then these two here are so. Yeah, Sheila from Baby Moon, she gave me these. So it's just a little something, something. I also wanted to show you guys that I appreciate. I really appreciate this thread here. And this thread comes from Fabulux. Yeah, Fabulux. So that's a good way to try out other threads and stuff. Now this one here, yeah, this one is a metallic. I was correct. That green one, it was a metallic. And it's I'm so new to this. How do you know which one is cotton and which one is polyester? Which one is that what do you call that other thread that you use for the serger? I hear there's a special thread we're supposed to use for the third serger. Let's come up here to me for a minute and let's see what is all this in here. Oh, this is stuff to make. Oh, I didn't show y'all the little necklace thing that we made. Oh, wait a minute, don't change. Let me say. Oh, we done changed the camera already. Let me change it back real quick so I can show you this cute little in the hoop. In the hoop, what do you call these things? When it doesn't use any backing or anything, it's just my camera going back and forth, y'all. Don't pay no attention. We're gonna get it together. God darn it! Thank you for coming in, my queen. What is this called, you guys, when you just use the thread in the hoop and make designs? Sheila from Baby embroidery something. I can't think of it. Oh well. Hey, you guys, don't forget to sign up for my Thursday live, whether you come or not. I'm trying to build up its membership to show solidarity. Just click on the link right there that's in there. Hi, Picture Me Crafting. How you doing, my sweetheart? Nice to see you here. Thank you so very much. Did everybody get that thing situated with the Hi Capricia, how you doing? Freestanding lace. Thank you, God darling. I just done lost my old mind here just a minute. Thank you, Miss Capricia. Freestanding lace. That's what I was just showing. Yeah. Hello, Miss Renee. Thank you for coming in, my queen. I appreciate you being here. I just enjoy all you people being here. It excites me when I see some. I'm doing awesome. Are you doing awesome? You're doing awesome. That's who's doing awesome. Okay, look. Before we go over there, most of us is in Sean's special group for doing that 3-yard quilt. How you think we're gonna do? Give me a thumbs up if you think we're gonna figure that out and and make it. I think I got it. I understand where we are and what we're doing. So my only problem is my fear of cutting my material. I have a really big fear of cutting the material because once you cut, you can't put it back. So I see why they say measure twice and cut once. I think I'm going to measure 3 or 4 times before I cut that once. Yeah, Renee, we're gonna get it. I'm with you. We look, my thumbs up. I'm gonna get it. Go get it. I'm gonna get it if it kill me. Look, if you looked on the Facebook page, I showed 2 different types of coordinating materials. So if I mess up one, I do have a backup. Okay, so let's get started. You know, I don't like to waste your time. You guys are in another city where it's really late at night. So I don't want to keep you guys up all late. But I want to at least tell you, show you what I'm doing tonight. I'm making a can you see this? Okay, let's get this close enough where you can see it. I'm going to make it's called a card trick. It's a square, it's a block, and it's called a card trick. So I want you guys to pay close attention. Like last week, everybody was like the disappearing pinwheel, and nobody can see it till it was totally finished. And they're like, "Oh my God, there it is! I see it." Okay, so that's gonna be the same way with this disappearing, not disappearing. It's just called card trick. Okay, so now how we start off, we need 4 different colors. Okay, we're going to take those 4 colors and we're going to put them into a what do we call this thing? A block. I'm gonna put these over here on the sewing machine. We're gonna take those 4 colors and we're gonna make a square block. I forgot how you call that color or whatever. When you do that, we're gonna make the 4 blocks. Okay. So in the meantime, I just want to tell you all the material first. So you need 4 different colors of material, 2.5 by 2.5 squares. Okay. Then you're going to have 4 of the same colors 2.5 by 4.5. What do you call them? They're oh God, they're not a square. It's not a square. It's a, what do you call this thing? A rectangle. A rectangle. Okay. And then you're gonna have a contrasting 4 squares. Now this is not white. This is like a powder blue with a little white mixed in it. Okay. And these are 2.5 by 2.5 also. Then you have two 6 by 6 squares. Okay. So just to regroup while I turn around here and start sewing this 4-piece together. You have 4 colors, and you're going to use the 4.25 seam allowance, and you make your square. Okay, you make your square. Okay, hold on, guys. Okay, hold on. Let me make this square. Y'all know Miss Shawn gonna get on me, so I'm not gonna iron right now. I'm gonna iron when I get my. Hi, Up Designs. How are you doing, my princess? Nice to see you, Queen. Nice to see you. We are doing a card trick block. It's called a card trick block. And I am making my 4 color square here. Making sure we got everything together here. We're supposed to make sure the seams nestle together. Okay, so something just happened over here. I don't know what, but some thread got caught up somewhere. Ooh, hold on, y'all. Something doesn't happen over here. As long as it don't come out of the needle, because I hate threading this doggone thing. Something happened in the bobbin here. Well, I don't know what happened because it certainly, well, it looks like, hold on just a minute, you guys. Hold on just a minute. Okay, there you go. Okay, let me just go back in here real quick. Okay, maybe that'll work. Okay. Now give me a minute. Hi, D. Smith. Thank you for coming in, my queen. Okay, so now, here we go. We started with our 4 colors. And this here is just something I wanted to show you the extra. You start off with your 4 colors. Now I'm going to sit this to the side. It's shining here. It's shining here. I'm going to have to break out the iron, y'all. Hello, Miss Queenie. How you doing, my queen? Haven't seen you in a while. I hope everything's going well with you. I hope everything is going well with you. So y'all know if Sean's in here, and even if she's not, she's going to come back and look at the replay. I've got to iron this piece of thing. But you know what? Some of this material, when you use those, what do you call them? Jelly rolls, they show is stringy. I'm sitting here cutting off some of all these strings here right quick while I get ready to iron it. So these are all pieces that I'm going to show you how we're going to put together the card trick quilt block. Okay, so now let me just iron this down to be flat. Okay. Okay. Oops. Okay, so now we have a flat piece. Now we have the 2.5 by 4.5. I just said what these doggone things is, and I don't forgot what they are already. Um. Anyway, you put this to the side and put these to the side. Okay. Now you take one of them and you put them next to this coinciding color. Okay. Now you take them too, and I got to sew them together. Okay. So hold on just a minute. Let me get that together so I can sew them together. Okay. What is y'all Monday looking like? Is Monday wind down for you? Some of you guys I know for sure. Okay. Y'all know I'm still trying to get up with this 1/4 seam allowance, making sure my seams go straight. I'm getting better and better. Miss Queenie, what you say? We, all I see is we. And then put your red on with the red. Now, you know, sometimes these blocks don't take long at all. So as you sew the blocks along, remember, this is the card trick. I should have made one to show you how it looked from the beginning, so you can say, hey, wait a minute, how did that happen? Because when I was learning how to do it, those were my exact words. Hey, wait a minute, how did that happen? That was a trick. Okay. So remember, we started off with the 4 square block. Okay. Here we go. Now, and we added on the 4.5 by 2.5. Oh, congratulations, Nikki. So I have to figure out how to put it on the machine. All you do is drop the old one off and put the new one on. Okay. So let me do this right here. Okay, so now if we do it the same way we did a few minutes ago, where we put the color coincide the other color, as you see, it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. Okay? So what we have to do is, remember the powder blue ones we had? We're going to have to put them in each corner. Does everybody see how to do that? So I'm going to take this and sew this together. We're trying to make this disappearing. It's not a disappearing. It's called card trick. But to me, that original block disappears. That original block disappears. And then, you know, every time you sew, you have to iron. Okay, let me iron this. All these strings. The strings are everywhere, and it doesn't help that I'm using the wrong color thread for this, but I just couldn't see myself changing the thread right now since we're only practicing what we're doing. We're not really using these to make a block right now. But come on, y'all. Y'all ain't talking today. Y'all still trying to figure out how to cut them, cut that getting ready for that quilt. Okay, so now I put this here, right? And now I'm gonna put this one onto this. Okay. I'm hoping you guys can get this. Well, after it's all put together, you will. And as usual, I be believing my cutting is so off. But the good part about my cutting being off, we can always square it up later. Okay. Now let me iron this. Oh, these strings. They make you feel like your stuff is raggedy. Strings are everywhere. Oh. Okay, let me iron this down, you guys. Give me a minute. Okay, y'all hear little Remy out here barking. She must see something. What she see, I don't know. But she must see something. Okay, so now I'm going to put this back up here. And now we sew this to that. Hold on one second here, y'all. It's going to make a lot of sense in a minute. My bobbin sound like it's doing something crazy. It does sound like it's doing something crazy under there. I am going to have to square this off. Okay, now I'm going to have to square this off with my hand. You see, that's that. Now we got to take this and put this up here, and we square that off. The magic is about to come, y'all. Just wait just a minute. Remember, these sections have just been for, hi, Kelly. How you doing, my queen? Got to square it done, so I can. Okay, great. Thank you so much, Kelly. Kelly's another one that is sending us a square, you guys, for the community quilt. Isn't that great? I'm so excited about how many people would love to participate. And I'm a little surprised at those that don't want to participate. Okay. And I know I'm going to have to square this off because I see where, oh, my cutting is a little off. When I'm working with you guys, it seems like I'm working kind of fast. So I don't like to waste your time. Hi, Angie. Hello, Miss Linda. How are you? Oh, Miss Linda, me and you got to talk. We've got to talk. I seen something the other day that I just know you can handle it. So let me sew this, you guys. Not sew it, iron it. Look, it is called the card trick block. Okay. Now, right now, you're pretty much saying, well, what's the trick? Wait a minute and you'll see. Hold on. We get all these doggone strings off of here. Okay. So now you just have a regular old block. You say, okay, Miss Joy, what's so special about that? Well, this is it. You see, we still have 4 of the original squares that we started with. We still have 4. And we still have these 2 6.5 by 6 inches by 6 inches squares. So now let me show you what we're going to do. We're going to put this over to the side like that. We're going to take this and we're going to put one here and one here, one here, and one here. You know, I didn't pay attention. Let me go ahead and sew them and get them ready for you to be cut. We're going to do what they call the snowball edges. The snowball edges. Whew. Okay, let's do this one. This one goes this way. Let's put it this way. Let's make sure we got it right. Now, you know it ain't nothing for Miss Joy to get up in here. See how I keep making that loud noise, y'all? Like something going on. Well, let's find. Hopefully, we'll find out after I get off here. Hey, Shamika. How you doing? Okay, so y'all see this here is a snowball. And let me get this here so we can do this one too. Okay. Am I doing this right? Yeah. How come that don't look right? Hold on, y'all. Hold the phone. Miss Joy looking at something that don't look right. Okay, let's. Whew, I sure hope this is right because it sure don't look right. Wait a minute. Before, look, you know I say this is almost like measuring. Measure twice before you cut. Check everything before you sew. Okay, let's go ahead on it. Soon as I stop sewing, I'm going to take that bobbin out of there, y'all. Something going on with that bobbin. Okay. And this is the last one here. Hey, Miss Kizzy. Thank you for coming in, my queen. I greatly appreciate you. We're on our last leg of putting together the card trick block. Okay. So now, y'all, let me clip off these threads. And let me cut off these threads. You know hold on, y'all. I'm almost there. pull this back like that. Put that back. And you know I gotta iron it. They're not, hey, spilling the diversity. Thank you for coming in, my queen. My social media sister. Okay, let's do this. All righty, almost there. Just gotta iron them, y'all. Sean ain't gonna yell at me. Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go, right there. Let's take this one. And if anything needs to be squared up after I finish it, I will definitely square it up for you guys because this is the end of it. I just got to show you how we put it all together. We got two more. Oh, yeah, we probably have to iron one more time. Okay, so now you take these two here and you ooh, that thing been open all this time, y'all. See, I just can't do this. Okay, so you cut that in half. Now you take this one and you cut it in half also, and make some. These are half square triangles, not quarter square. Okay, so now let's bring this back over here. Now we might have to, yes, we're gonna have to move this one because it's in the way. It's not big enough. Okay, so let's put this here now. And let's put one of these right here. Well, let's put the green one across from the green one so it'll match up right there. And let's put the, where's the red one? The red one, we're going to put it right here. We're going to sew these two on. So let me sew them on for you. I didn't see Miss Connie. Miss Connie came in. Hi, Blue Creations. I see you. Blue Land Creations. You know, I forgot to ask you, what is your favorite color? Blue Land Creations. What is your favorite color? Okay. Did you tell me purple? You can't have the same color as me, but okay. Okay. Because you know I still ain't forgot. What happened now? I sewed the whole thing and it didn't connect at all. Well, now look at here. Wait a minute, y'all. Okay, let's see if it connects this time. It connected, but we got some stuff going on here, y'all. Okay. I think that thing was supposed to be 6.5 instead of 6. Remember what they say, measure twice. So I'm gonna have to square this up, y'all. Okay. Let's go ahead on. Okay. Okay. Well, I am not well pleased with this, ladies and gentlemen. I am not pleased with this at all. But you're still going to be able to see how it was supposed to turn out. Let me put my point here. Turn it around here. Okay. 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 We have a slight little disaster going on here. Oh well, I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it without y'all seeing. I'm gonna try to fix it without y'all seeing. Okay. See, we got that. Got that. Okay, let's go. Okay. Okay. I'm done cutting your fabric for the night. You got your quilt fabric all cut out, Christian? You got your 3 materials cut out? Okay, so let me show you what this is supposed to look like. Oh no, I got one more piece to put on. Where's the other piece? Oh, I had one more piece to put on, y'all. Sorry about that. Okay, put the point right there. Move this down here. Guys, I was a little late coming into the meeting. When are we supposed to meet again? You got 2 of them done? Okay, okay. Hey guys, if you would mind, please subscribing to the prayer channel. I'm trying to build that up to show solidarity. Okay, so now what just ran out? This one didn't. I knew it was going to mess up somewhere. Didn't no thread go in this one at all. Now what happened? I kept saying something was wrong with that doggone bobbin. Here's the needle. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's what was wrong. The bobbin running out. Okay. Somebody asked about this last week, this little bobbin toy thing here I got that just sucks the. Hey, where's my table? Can you? Oh, there you go. This little suck thing. It's like a pacifier. It just goes down into the bobbin case, upside down, and just stick it in the bobbin and whoop, pop it right on out. So let me just put a bobbin in here. Oh God, I have to remember how to do this bobbin. Okay. So go in this way. It goes this way. Ooh, y'all. Hold on, I had to change the bobbin. I kept saying something was going on funny with that bobbin. Why couldn't it just last one more little bitty minute? Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Well, that's another thing you do. Check your bobbin before you go live. Okay, I think I got it. We'll know in a minute. We will definitely know in a minute. Okay, so let's try this again. Just hold on. I'm coming. Hold on. Okay, let's try it again. Oops. Can't try it that way because we're doing it the wrong way. Turn it this way. Everything that could go wrong right now will go wrong. But I have my friends with me, don't I? Y'all hanging in with me? Say, Miss Joy. Okay, so let's see that bobbin gonna pick up. Let's see. I think it picked up okay, y'all. I think we got it. This is the last little bit of sewing anyway. And then we're gonna have to square it off. And I hope we can square it off. Okay. See, it take a whole bunch of cutting to get this right here. Oh, Lord have mercy. I didn't iron it yet, y'all, but can you see it from the little square? When things go sideways, you find out who's your real people are. Well, yeah, it's a little sideways. Let me bump it a little bit more on this iron here. But I see what one of my biggest mistakes was. I put one of the colors in the wrong spot. So what I will do is make another one and do a reel so y'all can see more so where that color should have went. My red and my green, no, my pink and my yellow shouldn't be by each other. That's what it is. And so you can't see the little tuck away that is supposed to. But you can still see how, you know what, I should take a ruler and just square this off. If I just squared it off, it would be better. But do you guys see this? Yeah, I just need to square it up. And it would, what did I just do with that long ruler I had? What did I just do with that ruler? You know, I could sit in one spot and lose my head if it wasn't what you say? My mommy say, taxed onto my neck. I'm in one spot and I can lose my whole head. Now y'all know I just had that ruler, but I will square it up. Well, I won't use this one. I need a long ruler. Well, anyway, there it is. It's called the card trick. Okay. So you start off with the 4 squares, 2.5 by 2.5. Then you start off with, then you go to the 2.5 by 4.5 rectangles, and you put the color by its adjacent color. So if you can see here where I messed up, you see my pink is by my red. My pink and yellow should not have been together. My pink should have been down here, or somehow or other, my pink needed to be right by the pink. And then you can see how it adjacents, just like you see the yellow adjacent into the red and the green adjacent on into the pink. You can't see the pink adjacent because it's in the wrong spot. Okay? Be careful not to cut my cord. Oh, this cord. I thought you said my card, since it's called the card trick. No, that's actually supposed to be charging my battery, my phone, to make sure my phone stays charged. But since I didn't have it on, it's a good thing it didn't go dead. But it's there. So, as usual, this is our block for the night. I was just showing one block. It looks good. Thank you, DB. I appreciate it. It's made with love. Yes, Miss Kelly. Thank you. And I will square it up. Like I said, I'm in this one spot. And how dare I lose the ruler that quick? I don't want to get up and go across the room. But yeah, I will definitely square this up. I'm going to iron it some more. So when I square it up, it'll be just right. But so as far as I know, tomorrow Unbiased is going on tomorrow at 2:00. Well, it's 2:00 my time, y'all. So I don't be knowing what time it is y'all time. So y'all have to tell me. But I do know Unbiased go on Tuesday. I don't know who else goes on Tuesday. Oh, Delonda goes on Tuesday. So yes, Delonda goes on Tuesday. I don't know if Patrice is still planning to go on. She used to come on Tuesdays. But we know Miss Marilyn, Making It with Marilyn. She comes on Thursday, and she comes on Thursday right before I do my Thursday prayer. Gail, hey, Precious Pieces. Oh, you just popped in here so I can sing. Precious, 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 precious baby of mine. Ooh, you're so precious, darling. You know what? That's what I'm going to do on one of my reels where they let you play music. I'm going to play that song. So everybody can say, what is that song she always singing? Well, it's a song about Precious. So anyway, okay, so I done ironed it up here. It looks a little bit better, but we still know I got to square it off, okay? So there is the card trick. And as usual, the main thing that this thing has been started from is to show everybody that no matter what you do, how you do it, you can make a block in less than an hour. And to send one block to the Community Quilt Project would be very well appreciated. So if anybody wants to send a block, please do so. You can find my address and I think my phone number too in the description. Is Miss Linda still here? Miss Linda, Craft and Cousins, are you still here, my love? Because I wanted to tell her something so badly. Yesterday, I put my address in the chat and she was so worried about weirdos coming and checking on me and stuff that she was like, oh, no, don't do that. Take your address down. Well, my address is in the chat all the time in the description. So people will be able to send me the quilts. And like I was trying to explain to her, girl, that big old black gorilla husband of mine and them 6 sons, I got 6 sons. And I would say all of them is big. No, two of them ain't big. One is real tall, 6'8". He got some nice muscles and stuff on him, but yeah. But he ain't big like a big gorilla like the rest of them. The rest of them look like big old gorillas. But yeah, I'm not worried about it. nobody coming stalking me or doing whatever to me. Me a favor, come on, visit with me. Who knows? But if anybody can, go back and please tell Miss Linda from Craft and Cousins, don't worry about Miss Joy and giving out her address, that she's going to send me a block. I appreciate her sending me a block, but don't worry about it because my address, and as you see here, that's the commercial for the community quilt block. And there's my address right up there at the top. 309 East Hillcrest Boulevard, number 102 in Inglewood, 90301. And you can send whatever you like. If you like to send a block, I greatly appreciate it to complete the quilt. But you also can send other things, a t-shirt, a rhinestone shirt, a DTF shirt. In your quilt block, you can use embroidery, applique, crochet, rhinestone, sublimation, or DTF. I'm telling you, this is going to be a great heartfelt auction to do this for these boys in the foster home. None of them are 18. They're all under 18. I think they're all under 17. But it's like I said, it's 16 of them. So I'm sure they would love to know that people care about them because they don't have their parents for whatever reason. But let's just show them that we're there for them. Okay. So I'm going to end now. Like I said, it don't never take that long to do a block. But I want you guys to know that you're more than enough for who you are, especially for Miss Joy. When you're going through hell, don't stop. That's the only way to get through it, is to keep going. Okay? And remember, every day, Miss Joy is praying for you. Okay? I believe in you. I trust you. I'm proud of you and always want to encourage you. So just remember, I'm praying for you. Have a very, very blessed day, okay? Don't forget to like. I'm going to stay on here. I want to see my likes. Go, likes. And whoever haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and or subscribe to the prayer channel so we can build that solidarity up for prayer. I greatly appreciate you guys again. I love you. Have a blessed week. Bye-bye.